front offices, and now you've left here with us. Good luck to you, my friend.
I appreciate it. We go back a long ways.
We made sure that was the case, no doubt. I want to discuss Lonzo Ball because there are so many other things going on around this kid. It is sometimes easy to forget that the most important thing about him is just that he is very good at the basketball. Have you been watching the Lakers Summer League games? Lonzo Ball is fun, people. Check out the football-style outlet pass here. Kevin Love, I know, is watching this somewhere right now, very pleased, nodding his head.
Yes.
Not bad, right?
Nice.
And he can score, too. Check the up and underhand. This was from last night.
Can't teach that.
Right? Oh, no, this is from earlier in the week, but this next one was from last night. That's the punch pass of the ball up court. Just punching it exactly where it needs to go. He's had some great ball movement this entire week. It's been obvious over these past couple weeks. Lonzo's basketball IQ, court vision, definitely the real deal. And yes, those wide open windows he's been passing through, they will tighten significantly once he's facing speedier pace, older pros. But that's less of a worry, as Lonzo has shown a remarkable ability to improve from game to game. Unfortunately, he's also shown from game to game that his dad's traveling circus is going to continue to follow him around as well. Remember when LeVar promised the Lakers he would pull back on the theatrics once Lonzo was drafted? Yeah, no. The WWE appearance, I mean, it was pretty harmless, but LeVar has stayed out there. He's made outlandish pronouncements that put pressure on Lonzo and the whole Lakers team. He's picked additional fights with additional Hall of Famers. He's announced the family is going to film a reality show. And then there are Lonzo's shoes. Look, I was fine with the whole big baller thing, even at the $500 price point, because there's nothing wrong with a player benefiting off his own image as opposed to big corporations. But when Lonzo basically confirmed last night, this whole shoe swapping thing has been an effort to entice the big shoe companies to offer him more money so he can abandon the Zoes and wear some of their shoes instead, that was more of a letdown. Really? All that talk about independence, all the money you ask kids to spend on your own signature shoe, that was just part of a larger shakedown? And let's be clear, this is not a crime against humanity. It's about a shoe deal. But it goes back to the question, why add in all this extra stuff? Isn't helping turn around the entire Lakers franchise enough of a tall task for Lonzo Ball? Watching him these past couple weeks, it has definitely made me a believer in him. I am on the Lonzo Ball train. I just wish I didn't have to keep wading through so much other stuff to hitch the ride. Steven, what about you? Where are you on Lonzo?
Choo-choo.
Right?
Choo-choo. I'm on that train with you, right?
Okay.
I'm on that train. This kid, basketball IQ is unbelievable, and that's all I've really seen right now. He hasn't played against the best talent, but he's head above better than a lot of guys in that summer league, and I'm excited to see where.
Do you worry about all the other stuff tripping him up?
No, not the distractions. Once we get into the season, maybe. Let's see if they go on a losing streak. You know what I worry about? The family room. That's what I worry about in Los Angeles, how you...
Explain what that is to people who aren't around NBA arenas.
Well, it's a room where you have your players' wives, girlfriends, moms, dads. What happens when Lonzo Ball has a great game on a 4-game losing streak and the dad comes in here ranting and raving, and then you start getting a little bit of a separation in that room. That would be my concern with from a family element. And
we've seen Luke Walton kind of try to manage this already. And look, Luke has a dad who says a lot of wild things that he has had to answer for, and he said that when he was a rookie, he had the older players in the Lakers almost auction off whose rookie he was going to be because they wanted to give him such a hard time about sort of the way he walked into the league. So he's trying to prepare Lonzo for that. But as you say, I mean, you can only protect him so much, right?
And he doesn't have that many vets on his team. It's a team full of young guys, so where's he going to learn from? It's going to have to be Magic. Kobe's going to have to come around and give him that game, but he's going to make a lot of mistakes. But the biggest thing is, like he said, when he has a good game and they go on a 4-game losing streak, is he going to praise his son and kill other guys on the team and start friction? Is he going to say something to the media and be in that family room and somebody feeling uneasy? All that stuff could really take away from that team.
I mentioned the shoe thing. How do you feel about it?
I don't like the fact that he's switching up now after he did so much to promote that shoe and to say be big ballers and all that stuff. But reality has set in. The shoes are trash. they break down every quarter. So it makes sense now. You have to humble yourself, come back and try to get one of these big companies. But it might be too late because you did bash these big companies when you was trying to sell your shoes.
How do you know they're trash?
They tore in the first half. And, you know, I had a shoe company with Al Harrington called Protege.
Okay.
and I had to wear a new pair of shoes every quarter. So those shoes look familiar. They look familiar. We didn't have the company long either.
He knows it when he speaks. I mean, Bobby, we saw that Lonzo had a strained calf. They pulled him out. Normally in Summer League, a guy gets a whisper of an injury. The front office is like, you will never play him again. You will see him in October. Lonzo's already come back from an injury into Summer League once. What do you think they're going to do with him tonight? What should they do? Because he says he wants to play.
There is no chance he steps on the court. I would leave his sneakers and his uniform in the hotel room. I mean, this is a mid-July Summer League game here right now. Even if it was a regular season game, I would still hold him back. Those calf strains are tricky. I mean, you don't want this lingering into vet camp. This game means nothing tonight.
Would you want to play if you were him?
If I was him, I would want to play, but you got to look at the bigger picture. And like you said, I've seen stuff start in the calf and go to Achilles or go to the back of the knee. They got to really take care of that.
Yeah, you wonder if the earlier injury he suffered, this is now a compensation injury. Don't want to get into that. I want to get